Today, in the media conference with Lal Goyal, which is brought to you by V4 News, Karu News, V4 Stream, Malnadu TV India, Newsgaon se Samvad Sarokar News, Bharat Post News, Gyan, and Organ Donation India Foundation. Our endeavor is to enlighten you with the current topic. Today's topic is not only current, but very, very relevant. But before I will go on the main topic, I would like to inform you that today India is celebrating Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Jayanti. Today is the 393rd birth anniversary of the great warrior King Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, the founder of the Maratha Empire. The birth anniversary of Shivaji is celebrated largely in Maharashtra as Shiv Jayanti. The founder of the Maratha kingdom, Shivaji, born in Pune's Shivneri fort on this day in 1630. Shivaji Bhosle, also referred to as Chhatrapati Shivaji, was an Indian ruler and a member of the Bhosle Maratha clan. Shivaji carved out an enclave from the declining Adi Shahi Sultanate of Bijapur that formed the genesis of the Maratha Empire. In 1674, he was formally crowned the Chhatrapati of Israel at Raigad. Shivaji established a competent and progressive civil rule with well-structured administrative organizations. He revived ancient Hindu political tradition, court conventions, and promoted the usage of the Marathi and Sanskrit language, replacing Persian in court and administration. Shivaji is known for his liberal and tolerant religious policies. While Hindus were relieved to practice their religion freely under a Hindu ruler, Shivaji not only allowed Muslims to practice without harassment, but supported their ministries with endowments. Media conference with Lal Goyal wishes you on this very auspicious occasion. Now coming to our main topic, and the topic is law of attraction and manifestation. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create, said Buddha. The speed at which the law of attraction manifests your desire is in direct proportion to how much you are allowing. The law of attraction is the new thought, a spiritual belief that positive or negative thoughts bring positive or negative experiences into a person's life. The belief is based on the idea that people and their thoughts are made from pure energy, and that like energy can attract like energy, thereby allowing people to improve their health, wealth, or personal relationships. There is no empirical scientific evidence supporting the law of attraction, and it is widely considered to be pseudoscience. Advocates generally combine cognitive reframing techniques with affirmations and creative visualization to replace limiting or self-destructive negative thoughts with more empowered, adaptive, positive thoughts. A key component of the philosophy is the idea that in order to effectively change one's negative thinking patterns, one must also feel through creative visualization that the desired changes have already occurred. This combination of positive thought and positive emotion is believed to allow one to attract positive experiences and opportunities by achieving resonance with the proposed energetic law. Supporters of the law of attraction refer to scientific theories and use them as argument in favor of it. However, it has no demonstrable scientific basis. A number of researchers have criticized the misuse of scientific concept by its proponents. If we look back far enough, we see that the roots of the law of attraction can be found in a range of ancient practices and Eastern teachings. While it was not called the law of attraction in ancient times, it was referred to in Buddhist writings as well as in Christianity. Helena Blavatsky, back in 1877, first mentioned it, and since then there has been lots of practitioners like Abraham and Esther Hicks, Bob Proctor, Jack Canfield, and Rhonda Byrne. The law of attraction has been popularized in the early 21st century by books and films such as The Secret. This 2006 film and the subsequent book use interviews with New Thoughts authors and speakers to explain the principles of the proposed metaphysical law that one can attract anything that one thinks about consistently. Writing for the Committee for Skeptical Inquiry, Mary Carmichael and Ben Redford wrote that, I quote, "Neither the film nor the book has any basis in scientific reality, and that its premise contains an ugly flip side. If you have an accident or disease, it's your fault," unquote. To discuss this very, very important, very relevant topic, law of attraction and manifestation, we have very elite panelists are with us, those who have either practiced or those who are knows about this topic very well. And I would like to invite my first panelist guest, and she is Dr. Urvashi Mittal. Dr. Urvashi Mittal is the District Vice Chairman, Inner Wheel 301. She did MMS, Master of Management Studies from BITS Pilani in 1986 and completed CFA in 1990 with a silver medal. She was conferred with Honorary Doctor of Philosophy in Management and Social Service by California Public University, USA. Recently, she was awarded with reputed Certificate of Excellence 2018 Woman of the Year, Dionyso United Award, New York, USA. With the aim to serve society, she joined Inner Wheel in 2008-9 and is currently serving as District Vice Chairman. Inner Wheel is the world's largest women voluntary service organization present in 104 countries, having its representatives in United Nations also. She received many awards within Inner Wheel, such as Outstanding President, Brand Ambassador, Editor's Choice Awards, etc. She introduced many new concepts of social service for which she received several awards, few of them like Honda Superstar Award for Excellence, Award for Social Work by NGOs, Social Umbrella and Deepanjan Trust, Lions Club Award, Anchor Media Group Award, Award for Peace by Muni Aaron, renowned Hollywood celebrity coach. She is associated with a number of other social organizations such as FICCI Ladies Organization, Braj Kala Kendra, ISKCON, DCT and Zena World, etc. She appeared several times on Aaj Tak, CNBC, Z Regional, DD News, MH1, India News, Janta TV, Total News, JK News, as well as on print media also, as well as on media conference with Lal Goyal. Welcome, Dr. Urvashi Mittal on our show. But before I will go on to you, I would like to play a audio which message was sent by Honorable Mr. Justice Sudhir Kumar Saxena. He is the former High Court judge.
Good morning. To me, law of attraction refers to the power of the mind. Whatever we think and dream, that come true because of strong belief. My sons say that I get success because I have full faith in Lord Hanuman, my Ishtadev. But then again, it is my trust which makes my dream, and most of them are fructified. I refer to a book titled Nireshanan, written by P.V. James in Malayalam. Three boys belonging to different religions create limb-and headless and anti-god in order to rid villagers of superstitions. Surprisingly, deity started answering prayers of locals and even of those boys. That is the effect of belief.
So this was by Honorable Mr. Justice Sudhir Kumar Saxena, who is the former High Court judge, and he has sent this audio. Now I would like to take one message from Professor Ramesh O from Satara, Maharashtra. He is our viewer and he has sent his opinion. He says, law of attraction, everything began with a thought. Thought became an action, created the world. What you think, that you become. Whatever you attract in mind or thought, that becomes into reality and get manifested. We suffer because we focus on what we don't want and never on what we really want. We suffer from the don't want epidemic. LOA plays very important role in everybody's life. Attract positive things and think positively. brings joy and happiness. In law of attraction, your thoughts become your habit and becomes your belief, and that gets manifested. Universe does not know good or bad. It is on your command. You say you want it, you get. Even you say I don't want, you still get it or get manifested. So attracted good and positive thoughts and visualization is very important to see things are already manifested. These were the views of Professor Ramesh Olo from Satara, Maharashtra. Welcome, Dr. Urvashi Mittal on our show. Dr. Urvashi Mittal, you have heard two opinions, one from Honorable Justice Mr. Sudhir Kumar Saxena and another from Professor Ramesh. And both have given their views on this very, very important topic, that is law of attraction and manifestation. Now, we would like to know your views on law of attraction and manifestation. Dr. Urvashi Mittal, please. Please unmute.
Hare Krishna, warm honorable greetings, Lal sir and fellow panelists. Before I start, my naman to Chhatrapati Shivaji, and on his birth anniversary, it's such a pious day today, such an auspicious day, and you've chosen this topic, which ultimately falls down to action and karmas. I'll come to that later. And with due regards to the views expressed by eminent people established in their field, I'll go ahead, sir. The topic says law of attraction and manifestation, but this is what even they said. You said, even I want to say, manifestation can be felt through law of attraction. Manifestation is based on law of attraction, which is nothing but the ability to get things into a reality through energetic attraction. Essentially, likes attract like. You said, whatever you send out to the world, it comes back to you. Whatever vibes you send to universe, it brings them down. I'll just give a quick example. One fine day, you may be sitting alone in the room and you want to hear from your far-off relatives, maybe your daughter settled abroad, your son abroad, your some relative or some close friend, and suddenly you receive a call from them, your phone starts ringing. Then once you go to market and you want to buy a particular dress for a particular occasion, and you happily run into that. So what do you call it? Law of attraction or coincidence? I'll leave it to you. So here, law of attraction played. What I meant is here, just law of attraction. You thought of something, and maybe the intensity was so strong that you got it immediately. Now, what is manifestation? You come to bigger goals. You want to own a particular piece of land. You want to see yourself in a time frame of 5 years or 10 years from now onwards. You want to marry a particular girl or a boy, or you want to become certain, you want to grow up to a certain level. So that is the bigger goal. For that, you must learn the steps of manifestation. Again, as I said, sir, the panelists, the people who send their messages, they talked about action, and this is what it is. This is what is manifestation. You must master the steps of manifestation. The book Secret you mentioned, even I have read that. Manifest also I was trying to read, and basically it talks about 7 steps. I'll quickly go through. Be clear in your vision, remove fear and doubts, align your behavior, overcome tests from the universe, embrace gratitude without caveats, turn envy into inspiration, trust in the universe. Well, these are all self-explanatory. I don't think I need to go into explanation. Now, when you said, hello, Ruxana ji's joined, hello. When you said, there's no scientific evidence to that, I will say, if you Google, it says manifestation is nothing but a meeting of science and wisdom. It is a philosophy. So basically, it's playing with every single word that's coming into focus. It's putting in there to suit whatever you feel. You know, sir, there's everything exists in universe. It is up to you where you receive your calling from. And I had read at one of the points that if you can give examples from your life, then there's nothing else you need in life, because your life is so happening and you can give examples. I'll give you a quick example. I never wanted to come to Delhi, and when my father was seeing proposals for my wedding, I would discard every proposal that will come from Delhi. I said, it's such a over-happening place, so much happening. There's so much of survival of the fittest, cutthroat competition. I'll go to a smaller place, Agra, Allahabad, Kanpur. Being from UP, that was my priority. Trust me, Delhi was a big no, but I'm here ultimately. Ultimately, I'm here. Then when I was studying so hard. I was a brilliant student. I would top all my classes. And for 10th, I wanted to make it to merit list. I worked hard, didn't make it. My heart was broken. For 12th, I equally worked hard with double speed. I didn't make it. I was heartbroken. Then I went to management. I did with BITS Pilani. Nothing happened. I did fairly good, but nothing like, merit list or the topper type. Then I enrolled myself for CFA. And trust me, I would pray to God, God, just make me pass through. I've never failed in life. So just make me pass through. And you will not believe, out of 6 semesters, I made it to merit list in 4. And CFA is a course where you have CAs and WCAs and all those highly accomplished people in their life, they enroll for CFA. And I made it to merit list. So I said, my intensity that time was so strong. So does it accumulate somewhere? The universe knows it has to reward you, but then does it reward at the right time, at the divine time, the time that it proposes it right? Now coming down to another thing, I wanted to have a son so badly. Now I'll not get into it. I'm much more happier. I'm blessed with 3 daughters. And now, you know what? I think when the intensity was so strong, then when you evolve, we all say, we've come to these panel discussions, we hear other panelists, and every single day, if we are open to learning from every single corner, from every single layer, from every single person in life, then we become evolved. Now I understand my son-in-laws are my sons. What special my sons would do for me, they will do the same. So basically, there's no difference. And I have 3 sons also. So basically, I think our horizon is not wide. It's much more narrowed, much more if you call it focused, but it is vitiated. It's not, it's much more diluted. When you grow up, when you evolve, it becomes more encompassing. So what I'm saying, sir, when you are saying law of attraction, I think, see, when I gave you the first example, I said this is for us to decide whether it is law of attraction or it is just coincidence. One of the person who sent their message, he said he was struggling with the disease and he came up with this because of law of attraction, and his sons told him that. But he also talked about action. What I want to tell every audience through this show of ours, law of attraction works, but then you must learn to manifest. You can't just sit over your thinking. I'll tell you a very interesting story. There was a person, he was going to office, obviously, and he wanted to see himself as CEO of that particular organization few years later. Now, this law of attraction at some point of the other, under some theory also says, start behaving and feel as if it's actually happened in present. It's happened and you are enjoying the fruit. You've got there. So, when you say that you've got there, then you must bring those differences in yourself, in your behavior, in your attitude. You can't compel the world to listen to you and start behaving accordingly. He started acting as if he was the CEO of the company. He would order everyone around, and then what happened? He was sacked out. So basically, instead of bringing those differences in his attitude, instead of being more serious in his approach, instead of taking his work more sincerely, more religiously, more honestly, he put it on others. He wanted to realize his goal through the change of behavior in others. So it is not so. Yet another interesting story. While I was reading the book Secret, I left it halfway through because, if you are a prudent man, I'm a student of management also, and it says for every plan, you must have a plan B. You must be ready with it. In case this fails, you are ready with it. That time you don't have to grope around and you don't feel lost. But Secret says you put all your eggs into one basket. Like supposing if you want to go abroad, you sell your house and you start doing things, you initiate everything. I mean, whatever necessary things you need from the schools of your children or from your office, whatever, you start putting it together and you make the intensity so strong that it materializes. Sir, you will not believe when I read it, I just shuddered for a moment because again, I've been brought up reading Ramcharitmanas and hearing all those actual life examples from my parents. So Ramcharitmanas at one point when Sita ji was getting married, we all know, we all are devout Hindus or at least Indians. And we believe that Sita ji was incarnation of Ma Lakshmi and Ramchandra ji Vishnu, and they were destined to get married. But when Sita ji was standing for a swambar and every single prince will get up and come towards the bow to break it, to lift it, she would get shaken in her heart. What if he is able to break? What if he is able to break? Because Ramchandra ji was standing at the end of the queue and he would have his turn the last. So they were destined. And when I read it, I found it very funny and I got doubts. I said, why so did she not know it? So my mother said she knew it, but she was a human being then. And human being has doubts, confusions, this is inherent. This is a part of our personality. So she shuddered, but her doubts, her confusion, her shaking away at every single prince getting up, trying to break that bow did not affect the outcome. She married Ramchandra ji ultimately. So these theories also, they don't doubt your decisions at all. Just stand firm. I stand here to say, sir, we all are human beings. This is a part of our personality. But again, if we take everything is a total of 100%. If you are doubting your stand 20%, 30%, become 70% positive, 80% positive. Every time you have those negative thoughts enter your brain, think of positive, offer it to God. Give it, say, I don't know, they are just entering, but just I'm surrendering it to you. I stand here for the for my betterment. So what I'm saying is, sir, through this topic, I want to tell everyone, law of attraction works, but learn to manifest. You can't just stay at one place and devote most of your time just thinking about that it should come to you because you're thinking about it. Thinking is the initial step. You have to visualize where you want, what you want if you're totally lost. And here also, though my story, it's full of conflicting examples. I normally get what I don't even want. In our will, I'm associated with a number of NGOs, as you said, despite having done management, CFA, because my husband didn't want me to be involved in his business. And my father said, don't encroach upon someone else's territory. The people who are in need of job, you don't need job. So just enjoy life and just be open to accept whatever comes to you naturally. So maybe I believe in him and the divine equation and the divine timing so much that whatever I do it with full sincerity and with full honesty, without doubting. People can't make me distract from my path. So I kept saying no to inner wheel, but it just landed in my lap. I said, now when I look back and think, and when I hear about these positive things happen, I said, why I kept no to it? But maybe I was meant for it. People say you were meant for it. I said, really? I kept saying no. So what I feel is, sir, you just have to be a good human being. Whatever you are doing, do it with full sincerity, honesty. Trust me, he knows the bigger picture. And I don't know how much time I've taken. I'll just give you one last example. This is the example of a small child. The child has just learned to walk and crawl, and child is attracted by every simple thing that glitters. Child finds it like a toy, and child finds to play with it. Supposing there's a fire it's the winter season. If the fire, a child wants to extend the hand to catch that fire, and if the parents are sitting, they will hit the child on that hand. Child doesn't understand. For child, it's a bright yellow flower or something bright yellow, so attractive. And child just thinks, why was I hit hard? I just wanted a flower. Child cries. But after some time, when the child grows, child knows it wasn't a bright flower. It was fire which could have burnt, which could have been detrimental. So now if we desire something with the greatest intensity, and if it doesn't come back to us, trust me, universe has bigger designs than you. He knows what is right for you. Maybe it was like a bright burning fire, which you thought like a flower, but it is not that. So believe in him. And maybe if you don't believe in him, there are few people, they say we are atheists. We don't believe in anyone. But trust me, there is some divine power which is running us all. Otherwise, this world will become a mad house. It will become like a jungle. We have guarded growth. We have non-guarded growth. So trust in his designs. And while you believe in law of attraction, keep believing, because I think people say it because they want to keep you on the right track. A man is known by the company he keeps. You become what your thoughts are. So while such things are being said to keep you on the right pious track, still there's bigger picture to it. Do not just sit on it and think. Turn it into action, turn it into karmas. And again, we Hindus, we believe in prarabdha in our past life also. We don't know. Yet another quick example, which is just take me 2 minutes. So supposing it's a pitch of cricket and you are bowling. Just the last example, even if you are a fast bowler or a spinner, cricket captain has given you that role, you have to bowl with that much of speed. Suddenly a fresh wave of wind comes or it starts raining, and your plans are not the same, because the speed with which you wanted to bowl, that is your karmas in this action or your intensity. But then what you've done in your past life, that also has a role. So become a good person, become an honest person. Trust me, it will come to you at the divine time. Thank you, sir.
Become an honest person, true person. It will come with the divine time to you, says Dr. Urvashi Mittal. I would not like to summarize today, because I know I have seen by the first opener ball or the batsman has played in such a way that if I will be summarizing, our other panelists will not get a chance. So thank you very much, Dr. Urvashi Mittal, for giving your views. I'm sure all our viewers who are watching or who are going to watch afterwards get a very, very clear picture what she says. Now I would like to come to my next panelist guest, and she is Miss Ranju Mehrotra. Miss Ranju Mehrotra is an astronumerologist and Vastu consultant at Chandigarh. She started her career as a teacher in recognized schools of Delhi, but later she turned her passion of occult sciences into her profession. From past few years, she is into numerology, Western astrology, and Mahavastu. But she never left teaching. She is now teaching numerology online. This work gives her immense satisfaction for making a difference in people's life. Welcome, Ms. Ranju Mehrotra on our show. But before again come to you, I would like to read the messages which we have received from our viewer. And the message has come from Rotarian Ritika Gupta. She is the CEO of Ma Saraswati Hospital, Mathura. And her view is, for some, law of attraction and manifestation might be just words, but those who believe know the true magic of it. The thoughts you send out to the universe are what you receive back from it multifold. All I can say is you need to try to believe. These were the views of Rotarian Ritika Gupta, who is the CEO of Ma Saraswati Hospital, Mathura. One more view has come from Miss Shibana Banu Abdul Kani. She is a BA English Literature student at Al-Azhar College of Arts and Science, Idukki, Kerala. And her view is the law of attraction is a perspective that indicates you can manifest your deepest desires into being with simply the power of belief. It is so important to have our feelings aligned with our dreams, keep these promises close and go through them daily. Manifestation is based on the law of attraction, which in simple terms is the ability to bring things into our realities through energetic attraction. These were the views of Miss Shibana Banu Abdul Kani. She is a BA English Literature student at Al-Azhar College of Arts and Science, Idukki, Kerala. Welcome, Ms. Ranju Mehrotra on our show. Ms. Ranju Mehrotra, you have heard Dr. Urvashi Mittal, as well as the views of our viewers, the opinions of our viewers they have sent to. Now, we would like to know from you your views on law of attraction and manifestation. Ms. Ranju Mehrotra, please.
Thank you, sir, and good morning, everybody, to all the panelists. And Mr. Lal, thank you so much for inviting me again on your show. It's a beautiful topic, and it's a too lengthy topic. I think I will totally agree with Dr. Urvashi. 10 minutes is nothing. I mean, it's too less time to talk on this. But yes, definitely. Totally agreed with one person who just mentioned that until and unless, you have your certain things in life you've suffered, till that time, you do not realize the importance that, yes, there is a divine running this show. There is some force which is running. Otherwise, yes, as Dr. Urvashi said, it is, going to be all haphazard. Koi sab log apne tarike se chalna chahenge, which it would have been just a rule of jungle then. And yes, why doesn't everything happen with everybody what we want? Because there is destiny. Being a numerologist and astrologer, definitely I believe in destiny, but I will never say anything which does not have a value or which is not actually signified with it. Because numerology, astrology, Vastu, everything is very scientific now. Everything has a reason, and what happens for a reason. Maybe at that particular time, we may not realize how important it was. Aaj bura hua hai, uska bhi reason hai. Because us moment ki burai kal ke liye kuch acha ho sakta hai. Like we all have heard little small stories about there was a king was going with some of his minister in the jungle and his finger was cut. Right? Ek choti si story hai, classes 1 and 2 mein hum padhate the. And he said, the minister said, Jo hua hai sir, achhe ke liye hua hai, don't worry. He said, what the hell are you talking about? How can something, I'm bleeding badly, and what is good about it? And the good part, after a few hours, he realized कि वहां कुछ लोग थे जो सबको मार के खाते थे. And they did not kill him because he was injured. And their rule was they don't kill the injured person. तो उसकी जिंदगी बची. And he realized, yes, that finger cut helped him survive his life. So right away, we do not believe ki jo hua, we need to believe jo hua hai, achhe ke liye hua hai. And this is what law of attraction manifestation is. It's a belief. Definitely law of attraction isn't a legal term. It does not have a legal sense, if we say. It's just several manifestation methods that argues that your thoughts will impact your reality. Whatever you think will become real. Aisa nahi hai, I will never say that you keep sitting and you keep thinking that you want to do this. I want to grow. I want to grow my work. I want not just 5 clients per day. I want 20 clients per day. But how? But yes, definitely, you will have to work. Your action has to be there on that. So basically, it is a hope which has to be turned into action. So keep hoping and keep your path clear and reach that reality. Make it a reality. Now, how it works, I will definitely agree to many things what other panelists have said in their recordings and what Dr. Urvashi had said. Like, she never wanted. She was refusing in her wheel. It happened because it had to happen. So it happened, right? You had to, somewhere God had that stuff, waiting for you, that you do something for the society. So you did it. Although you were not manifesting it, you were never wanting to do it, but it happened. So certain things, being a numerologist, I will always say things will happen. Nothing can change it. But yes, we can change it with every day thinking positive. Why we tell people to think positive, even if, when I make a chart of a client, I know that certain destiny is not going to give certain good things for 2 years. But still, I tell them things will change. Don't worry. It will happen. And these are the remedies you keep following, and this will happen. Now, my remedies are not magic. If I'm giving a chanting or I'm giving certain things to follow, what will it do? It will just kind of make the person positive that if I do this chanting 108 times or 24 times or whatever with every person, with a belief when they're doing it, things change because your mentality changes. It makes you so positive that yes, somebody is given me and I will do this and things will change. And there comes the manifestation and the positive thinking, which makes a difference in your life. So we can change particular things on a percentage level. I will not say it will change totally. What happens is your mind becomes so positive that even if, when I tell that there can be an accident, now you are prepared for that accident. So what happens is when you know that certain thing is going to hit you, your mind is so strong that that hit does not hit you so hard. And otherwise, certain things are just coming with a bang suddenly, which you didn't know. So obviously the hardship is more. This is there. And because I will give certain examples, being a numerologist here, that I do use methods of manifestation, like it's a numerology method of 369 number. We take 369 number as a divine number, and it can basically, we believe it unlocks the universe secrets for us. How to do it? The way we do it is 3 times, write down, pen down everything, what you want. Your manifestation starts here. 3 times in the morning, 6 times throughout the day, and 9 times in the evening. Write down whatever you want to manifest. Keep it a practice. Mind my words, it will happen. But yes, again, believe and do it. Just don't do it that Ranju Mehrotra said something and let me just, do it and finish the work. No, believe it and do it with a positive thought. It's my mark, it will happen. But yes, it will take a time. It's not a magic. Again, there is a second rule, 5-5-5 rule. What is it? It is like, just pause when certain things are bothering you, or you've taken an action and now you're thinking and you're madly thinking about it and your mind is getting distracted or disturbed. Just think for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Clock mein dekh ke 5 minutes, because it is a 5-5-5 rule. And now when you arrive to a decision that, is this worry, the thing you're worried about, is this going to matter you after 5 years of your life? And if the answer is no, stop the worry, think right away, because it is not a thought that will bother you after 5 years. So it's not worth thinking and taking your time. If the answer comes yes, it will matter after 5 years. Start your work on it. Think more. And then use 369 manifestation. Then write that goal that, yes, this was bothering you. Now I have to come over this. I have to do this now. Write it the way you feel like. There is no single sentence. You can write in 2 sentences, 5 sentences, 1 sentence, 1 word. Totally your thought, the way you believe it. It is very important to actually think positive. See, I'm not saying that every day you can be positive. No, there will be a day when you're low in your thoughts, when you're not feeling too good. There will be a day. It's okay. We are human beings. We will get that low phase of our life, low day of our life. But just keep your mindset positive. Law of attraction, manifestations, everything is basically just changing your mindset to positivity. If you think positive, now positivity, what will it do? It will not change what is happening. It will give you that a belief that you can find a solution to your problem. That yes, there is a solution to everything. ऐसी कोई problem नहीं है जो solve नहीं हो सकती. Whether that's a mathematic problem, whether that's a study problem, whether that's a life problem. Everything has a solution. This universe has solutions. It's just that we make our mind with negativity, so our mind gets blocked. It's a very small thing, if you keep thinking negative about a person. आज मैं सोच के बैठ जाऊं आप में से किसी एक के लिए कि नहीं, this person or XYZ person does not want my growth. Or this person, ये सही नहीं है इंसान. And I keep thinking that thing for that person. Ultimately, that person will do something for you, which is not right. Why? Because I will keep a track that something wrong I can catch in that person. Now, nobody is perfect. Sometimes some person will do something. But at the same time, if I know, no, the person has changed, now the person is positive, और ये करके दिखाएंगे, and some things will happen. You keep thinking, and you will just see positive sides on that person. वो बुरा भी कर रहे होंगे, you'll have something, you'll see the positive one. That fine, he's done this negative, but he's done 2 things positive also. It's nothing else. It's your mindset that you've changed. So when you change, the world will change for you. When you change your thought, the world will change the way they look at you. So basically, it's just us that matters. I'm not telling you to be selfish. I'm just saying, first think about yourself. Because if you're positive inside, you think I'm good in my work. Yes, I can improve in my work. I'm ready to learn, but I'm good in my work. People will believe you that you're good at your work. But if I have doubts on myself, there will be 100 of people giving you doubts. But yes, it's a process of learning. I'm not saying everybody's just done their courses and they're done, because knowledge is something you can keep gaining each and every moment from everybody. You all are 2 learned people here. I don't think I've done even a 10% what you all must be doing and have done in your lives. But yes, still everybody, I can give certain learnings from my life. I've married from past 25 years now. There has been ups and downs in our lives, with children, with everybody, with everything, with careers, with money, with health. But yes, the moment you think positive, things change. And when you are positive, you turn people around yourselves also positive. And you are in the society, which is a positive society then. And that's what we all want. I think I will not say more. I don't know what time I took, but...
Okay. Thank you very much, Ms. Mehrotra, for giving your views. And the simple message, what she says, you be positive. If you are positive, then the society will be positive. So, and she has explained everything in detail. I need not to go again, paucity of time. So thank you very much. I would like to invite my next panelist guest, and she is Ms. Rakhi Agarwal. Ms. Rakhi Agarwal is a law of attraction consultant at Agra. Her mission is to empower people of their forgotten power. She finds out the magical mantra to live a happily ever after life. She is wearing multiple hats. She is a manifestation coach, law of attraction practitioner, yoga therapist, tarot card reader, YouTuber, spiritualist, and budding solopreneur. She is on a mission to show people that their life is not dependent on their destiny. Rather, they have the power to create their destiny by deliberately choosing their thoughts and actions. Welcome, Ms. Rakhi Agrawal, on our show. But before I will take your views, I would like to read the view of our viewer. This viewer is Ms. S.D. Gupta from USA. And her view is, the law of attraction is one of the most prevalent principles in the world. To use the law of attraction, you must think about what you want, not what you want to avoid. The 3 steps of the law of attraction are asking, believing, and receiving. First, ask. This is about being specific in what you want out of life. Vague questions get vague answers. Use a present tense structure and write down what you want from a perspective of gratitude. I am grateful to have, and insert your desire in that. Second is believe. If you don't have unwavering faith in your goal, why should others? This is about radiating confidence so that the people you meet along the way will support you. Don't be blindly optimistic, but in a go-getter spirit. And the third is receive. Imagine how you will feel once you accomplish your goal. What would life be like? Visualize. This will prime your actions in the right direction. These were the views of Ms. S.D. Gupta from USA. Welcome, Ms. Rakhi Agrawal. Ms. Rakhi Agrawal, you have heard the views of Dr. Urvashi Mittal as well as Mehrotra, and both have given their views, clear views about the law of attraction and manifestation. You being a consultant of law of attraction and you are practicing it, definitely we would like to know from you your views on law of attraction and manifestation. Ms. Rakhi Agrawal, please.
Thank you so much, sir, Goyal sir, and thank you all the panelists for inviting me here. सर, जैसे आपने ओम शांति ओम में डायलॉग सुना है कि किसी चीज को हम शिद्दत से चाहते हैं तो वो हमें जरूर मिलती है, तो ऐसे ही ये लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन है कि जब हम किसी चीज के लिए तीव्र इच्छा, बहुत मतलब अपने दिल से कोई इच्छा पैदा करते हैं तो वो हमें जरूर हासिल होती है। अब जरूर क्यों, हम लोग कई बार ऐसा होता है कि हम शुरू से अपनी लाइफ में कुछ ना कुछ मैनिफेस्ट करते आ रहे हैं लाइफ में, जो हमने कभी सोचा नहीं। हमने छोटी छोटी चीजें सोची जो हमारी लाइफ में हुई, जैसे मैम उर्वशी मैम ने कहा कि मैं दिल्ली में मैरिज नहीं करना चाहती थी और मेरी दिल्ली में मैरिज हुई, बिकॉज यू फोकस्ड ऑन द वर्ड दिल्ली 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 एंड यूनिवर्स हर्ड दिल्ली। उन्होंने ये नहीं सुना कि आपको नहीं करना है, वो दिल्ली उन्होंने सुना और यूनिवर्स ने आपको दिल्ली में भेज दिया। तो जो हम चीज पर फोकस करते हैं, या पॉजिटिव हो या नेगेटिव थॉट हो, तो वही हमारी लाइफ में हमें मिलता है। इसलिए बोलते हैं कि ऑलवेज थिंक पॉजिटिव। अगर आप अपने थॉट्स को पॉजिटिव में बदल लेंगे तो नेचुरल है कि आप उस चीज को पाने में ज्यादा अच्छी मदद करते हैं। हमने, जैसे हमारे संत महात्मा थे, उनको क्यों इतनी पावर थी? बिकॉज दे प्रैक्टिस ग्रैटिट्यूड, दे प्रैक्टिस ऑलवेज पॉजिटिविटी इन देयर लाइफ। इसलिए उनको ये पावर आ गई कि जो वो सोचते थे, अगर उन्होंने किसी को ब्लेसिंग दे दी तो वो हो गया, अगर उन्होंने किसी को श्राप दे दिया तो वो हो गया, क्योंकि उनके पास ये पावर आ गई थी कि वो अपना अच्छा पॉजिटिव सोच के जो वो सोचते थे वो हो जाता था। तो ये एक आम इंसान के पास भी ये पावर है, अगर वो पॉजिटिव होकर और ग्रैटिट्यूड देकर अपनी लाइफ में अगर पॉजिटिविटी ले आए तो वो जो चाहे वो पा सकता है। जैसे ग्रेविटी का लॉ है कि ये पेन है वो नीचे गिरता ही है, ऐसे ही मैनिफेस्टेशन जो ये लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन है, ये एक लॉ है। जो हम सोचेंगे वो हमारी दुनिया में पूरा होगा। वो यूनिवर्स को वो सिग्नल मिल जाता है कि ये पर्सन ये चाह रहा है, इसको ये ही चीज देनी है। अब चाहे वो पॉजिटिव हो या चाहे नेगेटिव हो, उसको ये फर्क नहीं पड़ता यूनिवर्स को। आपने जो थॉट क्रिएट किया, और जो हम लोग कहते हैं कि हमारी लाइफ में इसलिए ऐसा नहीं हुआ कि उसने मेरे लाइफ में ऐसा किया, मैं जॉब इसलिए नहीं कर पाई क्योंकि मेरे पास मेंटल स्ट्रेस था, मेरे पास बच्चे थे, या कोई मेल होता है वो कहता है कि मेरा बॉस ऐसा था। नहीं, वो ऐसा नहीं होता है। हम जो लाइफ में जो हमारी लाइफ बनी है, वो जैसा हमने अपनी लाइफ को दिया, हमने जो सोचा, हमने वो लाइफ बना ली। जैसे लॉर्ड बुद्धा ने कहा, विवेकानंद जी ने कहा कि ऑलवेज थिंक अबाउट व्हाट यू आर थिंकिंग। अगर आप पॉजिटिव सोच रहे हैं तो पॉजिटिव आपकी लाइफ में होगा, और नेगेटिव सोच रहे हैं और आपका नेगेटिव होगा। ये तो लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन हुआ, इट वर्क्स लाइक मैजिक है। इसको बहुत लॉजिकली सोचेंगे तो आप सोचेंगे कि नहीं इसमें ये साइंस है वो साइंस है, पर ये साइंस नहीं लगाना है। इसमें हमें अपने जो दिमाग को एक पॉजिटिविटी की तरफ लेकर जाना है। वो कैसे होगा? ग्रैटिट्यूड से होगा। हम हमेशा जब भी प्रेयर करते हैं तो भगवान से कहते हैं, भगवान मुझे ये दे देना, मेरे बच्चे को पास करा देना, या मेरे बच्चों का कोई अच्छा जॉब लगा देना, या मेरा ये आज मेरे को ये पैसे दिलवा देना, या मैंने कुछ इन्वेस्ट कर रखा है तो मेरे को अच्छा रिटर्न दिलवा देना। कभी हम ये नहीं कहते कि भगवान थैंक यू फॉर व्हाट यू हैव गिवन मी, आपने मुझे कितना दे रखा है, चाहे वो लिविंग थिंग हो चाहे वो नॉन लिविंग थिंग हो। क्या हमने कभी अपने मोबाइल को ग्रैटिट्यूड दिया? क्या हमने कभी अपने लैपटॉप को ग्रैटिट्यूड दिया? आज मैं ये ईयर प्लग पहनी हुई हूँ, क्या मैंने उसको ग्रैटिट्यूड दिया? क्या मैंने अपनी लाइट को ग्रैटिट्यूड दिया? क्या मैंने 5 एलिमेंट्स जो हैं, सन, अर्थ और एयर, वाटर, क्या मैंने उनको ग्रैटिट्यूड दिया? तो जब तक मेरे पास जो चीजें हैं, मेरे पास जो चीजें हैं, मैं उनको ग्रैटिट्यूड नहीं दूंगी, अपनी जो इनर लाइफ है उसको मैं अगर क्लियर नहीं करूंगी, तो जो मैं सोचूंगी वो कैसे पूरा होगा? तो उसको, उसके लिए हमें जो अपनी लाइफ है, हमें जो जो भी हमें दिया हुआ है, चाहे वो हस्बैंड है, चाहे वो बच्चे हैं, चाहे वो मेरा करियर है, चाहे वो मेरा मनी है, इन स्पाइट ऑफ दैट कि मेरा रिलेशनशिप अच्छा नहीं चल रहा है, इन स्पाइट ऑफ दैट कि मेरे पास थोड़ा पैसा है, इन स्पाइट ऑफ दैट कि मेरे बच्चे पढ़ नहीं रहे, लेकिन वी नेवर नेवर हैव टू स्पीक नेगेटिव अबाउट एनीथिंग। अगर मैंने कहा अरे मेरे पास तो थोड़ा ही पैसा है, तो थोड़ा ही मेरे पास, वो यूनिवर्स ने वो बार बार आपने जो कहा कि मैं तो गरीब हूं, मैं तो गरीब हूं, तो यूनिवर्स ने गरीब वर्ड कैच कर लिया, वो आपको गरीबी ही देगा। आपने अपने रिलेशनशिप में अगर ये कहा कि मेरा तो मेरे हस्बैंड से रिलेशन अच्छा नहीं चल रहा है, मेरे बॉयफ्रेंड से अच्छा नहीं चल रहा है, तो उसको पता चल गया कि आप वो चीज अच्छी नहीं लग रही है, तो वो आपको वैसी ही सिचुएशंस, वैसे ही चीजें आपकी लाइफ में बार बार लाएगा। तो अगर आपका रिलेशन अच्छा भी नहीं है, अगर आप बार बार ये बोलोगे I am having a wonderful relation with my spouse, I am having a wonderful relation with my kids, तो वो वैसा ही यूनिवर्स को सिग्नल जाएगा और वैसा ही आपकी लाइफ में होने लगेगा। जैसे कि एक बच्चे को हम जब बोलते हैं कि हमारे पास, जब हम उसको कोई टॉय दिलाते हैं तो उसको बोलते हैं कि आप जो पुराना टॉय है उसको ध्यान से रखोगे तो हम नया टॉय दिलाएंगे। तो हम क्यों नहीं ब्लेसिंग्स जो हमारे पास मिली हुई है उनको ध्यान से रखें, उनको पहले सोचे कि ये हमारी, हमें कितना उनको ग्रैटिट्यूड दे, तब हमें नेचुरल है, भगवान जब देखने लगेगा कि हाँ हमने अपनी चीजें, हमने जो उसको, हमें जो नियामत मिली हुई है, ब्लेसिंग्स मिली हुई है, हम उनको अच्छी तरह से रख रहे हैं, तभी तो वो हमें और देगा। तो जो जो इसका जो फंडामेंटल है, जो इसका ये लॉ है, वो यही है कि क्या हमें अच्छा आगे जो हमें मिलेगा, क्या हम उसको, जो पहले चीजें हमें मिली हुई है, क्या हम उसे अच्छी तरह से रख रहे हैं? जैसे रिलेशनशिप पे ही मान लीजिए एक एग्जाम्पल है कि किसी से आपका रिलेशनशिप अच्छा नहीं चल रहा है और आप सोचते हैं कि आप सारा ब्लेम सामने वाले पर डालते हैं कि इसकी वजह से ऐसा हुआ, इसकी वजह से ऐसा हुआ, इसकी वजह से हुआ। पर बिलीव मी, अगर आप ओनली आप अपनी लाइफ को, अपनी जो थॉट्स हैं उसको पॉजिटिव में चेंज कर लेंगे उस पर्सन के लिए, तो इट विल एक्ट लाइक अ व्हाइट मैजिक। जैसे ब्लैक मैजिक करते हैं लोग, लेकिन ये व्हाइट मैजिक होगा कि आप अपने थॉट्स अगर पॉजिटिव पॉजिटिव देते चले जाएंगे उस पर्सन को, तो इट विल वर्क लाइक वंडर्स, और वो पर्सन वाकई चेंज होने लगेगा। वाकई ये थ्योरी है कि आप अपने जो थॉट्स, अपनी फीलिंग्स को अगर चेंज करेंगे, स्पेशली फीलिंग्स, जो ये सारा जो मैनिफेस्टेशन टेक्निक है वो सारी फीलिंग से है। जैसे मैंने ग्रैटिट्यूड बोला, थैंक यू सर फॉर इनवाइटिंग मी इन दिस कॉन्फ्रेंस, तो मैंने मन से अगर बोला है तो दैट द यूनिवर्स विल कैच दैट मन से। अगर मैंने उसको दिल से नहीं बोला तो ठीक है, ग्रैटिट्यूड नहीं लगा। अगर मैं दिल से बोल रही हूँ तो ये आपके पास भी वाइब्रेशन जाएगी, प्लस यूनिवर्स के पास भी वाइब्रेशन जाएगी, और आपका जो मेरा कनेक्शन है एक पॉजिटिव नोट पर होगा। अगर आप किसी पर्सन के बारे में एक ट्रायल के लिए 10 दिन कुछ बुरा सोच के देखिए, उस पर्सन का जो आपकी तरफ, आपके प्रति जो बिहेवियर है वो नेगेटिव हो जाएगा, ऐसे ही जैसे एक्सपेरिमेंट हुआ है, वाटर पर हुआ है, राइस पर हुआ है कि 2 जार में राइस रख दिए गए थे, बॉइल्ड राइस, और एक राइस पर हेट वाली फीलिंग डाली गई और एक राइस पर लव वाली फीलिंग डाली गई। तो जो लव वाले राइस थे आफ्टर 10 डेज फर्मेंट हो गए, और जो हेट वाले राइस थे वो बिल्कुल डिटोरेट हो गए और उनमें स्मेल आने लगी, बदबू आने लगी, और वो फर्मेंट हो गए। ऐसी वाटर है, अगर आप वाटर में 2 बोल्स में वाटर ले लीजिए और उसको फ्रीजर में उसको आइस बनाइए और एक वाटर पर बोलिए आई लव यू, आई लव यू, आई लव यू, और दूसरे पर बोलिए आई हेट यू, आई हेट यू, आई हेट यू। 3 दिन बाद उनके जो स्ट्रक्चर होता है, उनका स्ट्रक्चर ही चेंज होने लगेगा। जो हेट वाला है वो ब्लैक होने लगेगा और जो व्हाइट वाला, जो लव वाला है वो व्हाइट होने लगेगा। क्यों हुआ? हमारी फीलिंग्स, जो हमारी फीलिंग्स होती हैं उनकी एक फ्रीक्वेंसी होती है। जैसे लव की 500 फ्रीक्वेंसी होती है, एनलाइटनमेंट की 700 होती है, ग्रैटिट्यूड की 300 होती है। तो जो फ्रीक्वेंसी से हम वाइब्रेट करते हैं, जैसे एक रेडियो फ्रीक्वेंसी कैच करता है, ऐसे ही हमारा जो यूनिवर्स है, अगर हम जिस फ्रीक्वेंसी से वाइब्रेट करते हैं वो फ्रीक्वेंसी मैच करता है हमसे। अगर हम स्ट्रेस में करते हैं तो हमें स्ट्रेस वाली सिचुएशन देगा। अगर हम कहते हैं बार बार कि आई एम बिजी, तो आपको वो बिजी वाली सिचुएशंस देगा। आप हमेशा ये बोलिए, नेगेटिव वर्ड्स का बोलना छोड़िए, नेगेटिव को सोचना छोड़िए। जिस दिन आप फीलिंग से सोचने छोड़ने लगेंगे तो जो आप मैनिफेस्ट करेंगे, जो आपने सोचा वो पूरा होने लगता है। एंड बिलीव मी, इट इज अ मैजिक एंड यू हैव टू कीप असाइड ऑल द लॉजिक, और उसको मैजिक में बिलीव करिए और आपकी लाइफ में मैजिक होने लगेगा। So this is all about manifestation and law of attraction. There are various techniques, as Ranju ma'am said about 555 techniques, 369 techniques. There are many techniques, or there are telephone techniques. There are techniques for being. आप अपने रिलेशनशिप को ठीक कर सकते हैं टेक्निक से, आप मनी प्रॉब्लम कर सकते हैं ठीक। और सबसे जो बेस्ट टेक्निक है कि आप अपने को एक मिरर में देखिए। क्या आपने अपने आप को बोला कि आई एम सो ब्यूटीफुल, आई एम सो अमेजिंग? सबसे पहले आप अपने आप को ग्रैटिट्यूड दीजिए कि आपके बाल कितने अच्छे हैं, आपकी बॉडी कितनी अच्छी है। व्हेन यू विल फील गुड अबाउट योरसेल्फ, तभी आप रेडिएट करेंगे अपने सराउंडिंग को, आपको और लोग भी अच्छे लगने लगेंगे। तो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट मैनिफेस्टेशन एंड लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन। थैंक यू सर।
I, me, myself. Thank you very much, Miss Rakhi Agrawal. Really from heart, I am saying, not because you said that. But only thing I can say, what she says is, जैसे पहले जमाने में कहते थे कि जो भी आप सोचते हैं ऊपर वाला हमेशा तथास्तु कहता है। तो जो भी हमारे मन में पॉजिटिव थॉट्स आते हैं वहां से तथास्तु आता है, नेगेटिव थॉट आएगा वहां से तथास्तु आएगा। तो आई थिंक this is something which was taught to us in our life from a very childhood, which I will be talking when I will complete my panelist first, because the time is paucity of the time. Thank you very much. And now I would like to invite my next panelist guest, and she is Dr. Prerna Sharma. Dr. Prerna Sharma is a counselor. She is a renowned memory girl from Mathura. Her motto is work hard in silence and let our success make the noise. She did her BSc in Industrial Chemistry, MSc in Chemistry from B.R. Ambedkar University, Agra, and PhD from World University, USA. She also did MSc in Psychotherapy, in which she learned a therapy to cure depression and anxiety. Her life was changed by a very famous quote by Robert Frost: "The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep." And this quote is also very favorite of mine, as well as our first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Just like our first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, she also kept this quotation on her table, and it kept on inspiring and motivating her. She has many achievements and records on her name, such as India Book of Record, Asia Book of Record, URF Record, Limca Book of Record, Guinness World Record USA, Guinness Book of World Record Nepal, Guinness World Record Iraq. She won several awards. Few of them are Rani Lakshmibai Puraskar by Honorable Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Atal Bihari Vajpayee Award, Avantika Award, Top 100 at World Stages, Nari Shakti Award, Beti Awards, and many more. In her guidance, 20 students participated at national and international level. She also helped 15 orphan and poor students to participate on national level. She was selected as Youth Icon of Mathura by Honorable Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh. She is running her own Prerna Sharma YouTube channel. Welcome, Dr. Prerna Sharma, on our show. But before that, I would like to read the message from one of our viewers, and he is Dr. Lalit Upadhyay. Dr. Lalit Upadhyay, अधिशासी अधिकारी हैं ज्ञान महाविद्यालय अलीगढ़ में. Some voice is coming. Dr. Urvashi Mittal, please mute yourself. डॉक्टर मित्तल प्लीज, सॉरी, या ये मैसेज है डॉक्टर ललित उपाध्याय, अधिशासी अधिकारी ज्ञान महाविद्यालय अलीगढ़ से, और उनका कहना है द लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन या आकर्षण का सिद्धांत यह सिद्ध करता है कि आप अपने जीवन में उस चीज को आकर्षित करते हैं जिसके बारे में आप सोचते हैं। आपकी प्रबल सोच को साकार करने का कोई ना कोई रास्ता निकाल लेती है। सब कुछ ऊर्जा से निर्मित है, इसलिए जिस प्रकार की ऊर्जा आप बाहर छोड़ेंगे वही आपके पास लौटेगी। कई बार इस सिद्धांत को जीवन में सुखद एहसास हुआ है। ये व्यू हैं डॉक्टर ललित उपाध्याय, जो अधिशासी अधिकारी हैं ज्ञान महाविद्यालय अलीगढ़ से। वेलकम डॉक्टर प्रेरणा शर्मा ऑन अवर शो। डॉक्टर शर्मा, यू हैव हर्ड डॉक्टर उर्वशी मित्तल, you have heard Miss Renu Mehrotra as well as Miss Rakhi Agarwal. उन्होंने सबने अपने अपने व्यूज रखे और अलग अलग ढंग से रखे, लेकिन सबका मानना एक ही था कि लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन बहुत ही अच्छी चीज है और इससे बहुत कुछ हो सकता है, आदमी कहीं से कहीं पहुंच सकता है। आप बड़ी एक फेमस और मेमोरी गर्ल हैं, बड़ी यंग एज में आप मेमोरी गर्ल बन गई थी, आपके इतने सारे रिकॉर्ड्स हैं। आपने, जब मैंने आपको एक टॉपिक भेजा था तो आपका फर्स्ट कमेंट था, दिस इज माय वन ऑफ द वेरी फेवरेट टॉपिक। मैं जानना चाहूंगा, अब आपसे ही जानना चाहूंगा कि अगर ऐसा है तो लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन एंड मैनिफेस्टेशन के बारे में डॉक्टर प्रेरणा शर्मा, आपके विचार।
थैंक यू सो मच सर एंड ऑल द पैनलिस्ट मेंबर। जैसे कि आज का टॉपिक है लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन एंड मैनिफेस्टेशन, इसको मैंने खुद की पर्सनल लाइफ में भी अप्लाई किया है और इसके पॉजिटिव रिजल्ट भी देखे हैं। जैसे कि लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन है कि उसका बेसिक रूल है लाइक अट्रैक्ट्स लाइक, बट लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन इज अ रूल ऑफ द यूनिवर्स, बट दिस इज द प्राइमरी रूल ऑफ द यूनिवर्स। Not a primary, that is a secondary rule of the universe. The primary rule of the universe is a vibration. यूनिवर्स में जो भी चीज है, जो भी आइडियाज है, जो भी मैटेरियलिस्टिक थिंग्स है, वो सब वाइब्रेशन मोड में रहती है, सब मूवमेंट में रहती है। तो आप जो भी विजुलाइज कर रहे हैं, जो भी वर्डिंग्स यूज कर रहे हैं, तो उन जो भी आप काम करना चाह रहे हैं वो आपके पास मूव होके आएगा ही जब आप लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन यूज कर रहे हैं। लाइक आप कुछ भी वर्डिंग्स बोल रहे हैं, यूनिवर्स में सब कुछ वाइब्रेशन मोड में है, वो आपके पास वाइब्रेट होके आना ही है, क्योंकि दैट इज लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन इज अ सेकेंडरी रूल एंड द प्राइमरी रूल इज अ वाइब्रेशन। सबसे पहले इस पे जैसे कि स्टार्टिंग में जब मैंने लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन के बारे में जाना था या सीखा था, तो सबसे पहले मैं लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन यूज तो बहुत ज्यादा करती थी, बट मुझे उतने अच्छे रिजल्ट नहीं मिल रहे थे जैसे कि मैं औरों से सुन रही थी, या द सीक्रेट फिल्म है, द सीक्रेट बुक है, मैंने उसमें पढ़ा था, उस तरीके के रिजल्ट में फील नहीं कर पा रही थी खुद से। तो उसमें मैंने एक चीज और नोटिस करी कि हमें अपने वर्डिंग्स पे ध्यान देना चाहिए। द वर्डिंग should be in a present tense in a positive mode. लाइक कि अगर मुझे फाइनेंशियल लाइक क्राइसिस से अगर हमें बाहर निकलना है, तो मुझे आई हैव टू से फाइनेंशियल इंडिपेंडेंस। आई हैव टू यूज द वर्ड फाइनेंशियल इंडिपेंडेंस, नॉट अ डेब्ट फ्री। फाइनेंशियल इंडिपेंडेंस वर्ड इज अ पॉजिटिव वर्ड एंड डेब्ट फ्री इज अ नेगेटिव वर्ड। Like Rakhi ma'am said कि universe doesn't differentiate between the positive and negative energy. जो आप बोलोगे यूनिवर्स आपको वही रिटर्न करके देगा। दैट इज द रूल ऑफ द लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन। जो हम अट्रैक्ट कर रहे हैं, आइदर इट इज पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव, वही हमारे पास अट्रैक्ट होके आ रहा है। तो द फर्स्ट मैंने जो जाना लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन में कि हमें पॉजिटिव रहना है, प्रेजेंट टेंस में हमें अपने वर्ड्स को क्लियर करना है। द सेकेंड थिंग मैंने जाना कि हमें क्या करना है उस चीज पे भी वर्क करना है। मतलब हम क्या चाहते हैं उस पर फोकस करना है, हम क्या नहीं चाहते उस पर फोकस हमें नहीं करना चाहिए उस समय। हम जब लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन यूज कर रहे हैं, मैनिफेस्टेशंस लिख रहे हैं या राइटिंग डाउन कर रहे हैं या ग्रेटिट्यूड हम कर रहे हैं, तो हम उसमें ध्यान रखना चाहिए कि टू वर्ड पॉजिटिव हो, प्रेजेंट टेंस में हो। सेकेंड थिंग मैंने जो जाना कि हमें फोकस करना है कि हमें क्या चाहिए। जैसे कि मुझे रिकॉर्ड बनाना था, गिनीज वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड बनाना था, तो उस समय मेरे पास काफी सारी प्रॉब्लम्स आई थी, लाइक फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम्स थी उस समय, क्योंकि उनकी फीस काफी ज्यादा थी। एंड देन मुझे जो इवेंट था उसको ऑर्गेनाइज करने की प्रॉब्लम थी, एंड साथ ही साथ मुझे मेरे पास उतनी हाई लेवल की मेमोरी ट्रिक्स नहीं थी उस समय कि मैं गिनीज वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड को ब्रेक कर सकूं। तो जब मैंने लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन जाना, उस पर वर्क किया, तो उस साथ में मुझे एक अनंत सर मिले, जिन्होंने ना तो उन्होंने मुझे आज तक देखा है लाइव और ना ही मैंने उन्हें देखा है। उन्होंने मुझे फोन पे टीच किया, पूरी जो मेमोरी ट्रिक्स है उन्होंने मुझे रात में, वो सुबह के टाइम अपना काम करते थे, मैं भी करती थी, एंड रात के टाइम में 2-3 घंटे तक उन्होंने मुझे फोन पे ही टीच किया। और फिर उसके साथ मुझे GLA यूनिवर्सिटी का सपोर्ट मिला कि उन्होंने मुझे फाइनेंशियल हेल्प की। तो हमें क्या करना है, हमें उस पर फोकस रखना है, ना कि हमें क्या नहीं करना, उस पर फोकस नहीं करना है हमें। अगर हमारा फोकस क्लियर है तो यूनिवर्स पे सिग्नल भी क्लियर ही जाएंगे और यूनिवर्स आपके अकॉर्डिंग वर्क करेगा। तो जब मैंने लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन यूज करती थी तो मेरे 4 to 5 रूल्स थे, लाइक कि हमें क्या डिसाइड कर लो कि हमें क्या चाहिए। डिसाइड हो गया हमारा क्या चाहिए, फिर उसके बाद मैं क्या करती थी कि एंड का जो सीन है उसको क्रिएट करती थी, विजुलाइज करती थी, इमेज कर लेती थी उसको अपने ब्रेन में, और इतना रियलिस्टिक इमेज करती थी कि उसके जो फीलिंग्स है, इमोशंस है, मैं उनको उस प्रेजेंट टाइम में फील कर सकती थी। लाइक कि अगर मैंने जो गिनीज वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड बना रही हूँ, तो मैं गिनीज वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड का जो मेरा लास्ट का सीन है कि मेरा रिकॉर्ड बन गया, सब मुझे कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट करने आ रहे हैं, मीडिया मेरा इंटरव्यू लेने आ रहे हैं, और उसके साथ साथ जो भी चीजें होती हैं रिकॉर्ड बनने के साथ, वो सारी चीज मेरे साथ ऑन द टाइम हो रही है और मैं उस इमोशन को, उस हैप्पीनेस को फील कर पा रही हूँ। तो मैं लास्ट का सीन क्रिएट कर लेती थी, एंड देन उस लास्ट के सीन को थर्ड स्टेप मेरा होता था कि विजुलाइज करना होता था। आफ्टर दैट कि अगर हम कहते हैं कि लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन विजुलाइज करो, पॉजिटिव रहो, प्रेजेंट टेंस यूज करो, बट उसके साथ साथ हमें एक्शन लेना भी होता है। हम सिर्फ एक जगह सिट रह के, बैठ के या सोच के या विजुलाइज करके हम चीजों को अट्रैक्ट तो कर सकते हैं, आइडिया अट्रैक्ट तो होके आ सकते हैं, बट अगर हम उन आइडियाज पे एक्शन ही नहीं लेंगे तो हम जो चाहते हैं वो कैसे बन पाएंगे। तो फिर उस जो आइडिया मेरे पास अट्रैक्ट होके आ रहे हैं कि मुझे ये मेमोरी ट्रिक को इस तरीके से अप्लाई करना है, ये मेमोरी ट्रिक को इस तरीके से अप्लाई करना है, फिर मैं उसके ऊपर एक्शन लेती थी। क्योंकि हमारे मेमोरी में भी एक रूल है कि यूनिवर्स में जो भी आइडियाज हैं वो सिर्फ मूव करते रहते हैं। आपको, आपसे रिलेटेड, आपके ऑरा से रिलेटेड आइडियाज आपकी तरफ अट्रैक्ट होके आते ही रहेंगे। तो मैं अपने उसमें क्लियर हूँ, तो मेरे तरफ जो आइडिया अट्रैक्ट होके आ रहे हैं तो मैं उन पे एक्शन लेती थी, एंड देन जो हमारे प्रीवियस 4 स्टेप्स है मैं उनको दिन में 3 to 4 टाइम अप्लाई करती थी। तो ये मेरा लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन करने का एक बेसिक रूल था। जब मैं अपने क्लासेस में या किसी को भी मैं बोलती हूँ कि ठीक है आप अच्छे से पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं, मेमोरी ट्रिक्स अप्लाई कर रहे हैं, सब चीज कर रहे हैं, बट पॉजिटिव रहना एंड लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन एंड पॉजिटिव अफर्मेशन यूज करना भी बहुत हेल्पफुल होता है कि आपकी ग्रोथ के लिए। तो बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स कहते हैं कि लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन जो है वो वर्क नहीं कर पाता, हम इतने अच्छे से उसको यूज नहीं कर पाते हैं, या फिर हमें बिलीव नहीं होता कि लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन ऐसा कुछ होता भी है। तो उन लोगों के सामने जो प्रॉब्लम आती है, मैं उनसे उसी टाइम ये कहती हूँ कि आपके सामने प्रॉब्लम जब आती है वो इसलिए आती है कि आप क्लियर नहीं है कि आपको क्या करना है। आप वो सब चीज भी अप्लाई कर लेते हो, आप वो सब चीज भी अफर्मेट कर लेते हो जो आपको नहीं भी करना है, कि मुझे गरीब नहीं होना, जैसे लाइक राखी मैम साइड की, मुझे गरीब नहीं होना है, मुझे ये नहीं होना है, आपको नेगेटिव के साथ नहीं वाला यूज भी कर लेते हैं। आपको आपके जो अफर्मेशन है वो पॉजिटिव एंड प्रेजेंट टेंस में होने चाहिए, नॉट एंड वाज और फ्यूचर वाले टेंस में आपके अफर्मेशंस नहीं होने चाहिए। फिर हम एक साथ जब लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन हम यूज करते हैं तो हम एक साथ बहुत सारी चीजों को यूज क्रिएट कर लेते हैं। लाइक हम एक साथ बहुत सारी चीजें करना चाहते हैं। हम, कोई स्टूडेंट है वो 12th में पास होना भी चाहेगा, कोई स्टूडेंट है वो पास होने के साथ साथ फेमस होना भी चाहेगा, तो वो एक साथ बहुत सारी लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन को बहुत सारी जगह अप्लाई कर लेता है, वो एनर्जी क्या होती है वो डिवाइड हो जाती है, तो वो उतने फ्रूटफुली वर्क नहीं कर पाती। और हमको भी यही लगता है कि लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन इतना फ्रूटफुली वर्क नहीं करता। हमें एक टाइम पे एक ही जगह फोकस रहना है, हमें फेमस होना है, यूट्यूब पे सब्सक्राइबर चाहिए, जो भी चाहिए हमें उस पे फोकस रहना है, या फिर हमें 12th में अच्छे मार्क्स चाहिए, हमें उस पे फोकस रहना है। एक टाइम पे हमें एक ही तरीके का लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन यूज करना चाहिए। फिर बहुत सारे लोग जो है वो डिसाइड ही नहीं कर पाते, बहुत सारे लोगों के पास कंफ्यूजन में रहते कि हमें करना क्या एग्जैक्टली। हमें बड़ा तो बनना है, हमें अच्छा तो बनना है, हमें सक्सेसफुल तो होना है, बट किस फील्ड में, या हमें करना क्या है वो ही डिसाइड नहीं कर पाते, कंफ्यूजन में रहते हैं। तो वो आगे यूनिवर्स को क्या अफर्मेट करते हैं कि हमें सक्सेसफुल बना दीजिए, हमें सक्सेसफुल बना दीजिए। तो यूनिवर्स भी आपके पास सक्सेसफुल वाले आइडियाज भेजेंगे, और फिर वो भी सारे कंफ्यूजिंग होंगे, एक प्रोस्पेक्ट से रिलेटेड नहीं होंगे। यूनिवर्स आपको पॉलिटिशियन में कैसे सक्सेसफुल बने, कैसे सक्सेसफुल पॉलिटिशियन बने उसका भी आइडिया भेजेगा, कैसे सक्सेसफुल डॉक्टर बने उसका भी आइडिया भेजेगा। और फिर आप सोचेंगे कि यूनिवर्स मेरे पास ऐसे आइडियाज क्यों भेज रहे हैं, मुझे तो सक्सेसफुल बनना है, ना कि डॉक्टर ना पॉलिटिशियन। तो आप पहले खुद क्लियर हुई कि आपको एग्जैक्टली बनना क्या है, आपका खुद का पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, आपका खुद का व्यूज क्लियर होना चाहिए, तभी लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन वर्क कर सकता है। जैसे कि हमारे बड़े बुजुर्ग भी कहते हैं कि जैसे सर बोल रहे थे कि शुभ बोलिए, अच्छा बोलिए, कि जैसे मेरी नानी बोलती थी कि हमेशा पूरे दिन में 24 आवर्स में कोई ना कोई बात सच होती है, तो हमेशा अच्छा 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 बोलते रहना चाहिए, क्या पता कौन सी बात कब सच हो जाए। तो वो भी रिलेटेड टू हमारे लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन से रिलेटेड बात था, बस उनके पास एक साइंटिफिक टर्म्स नहीं था पहले के लोगों के पास, वो बस उसको एक रिलीजियस से जोड़ देते थे या एक रिचुअल से जोड़ देते थे, बस उनके पास साइंटिफिक टर्म्स यूज करने के लिए नहीं था, जो कि अब की जनरेशन के पास है लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन। काफी सारे साइंटिफिक जो एक्सपेरिमेंट हुए हैं वो भी लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन के बेस पे हुए हैं, कि वो काफी ज्यादा एनर्जी उस एक्सपेरिमेंट में फोकस कर रहे थे और उनके पास आइडियाज ही नहीं आ रहे थे, तो अचानक एक बार आइडियाज आ जाते थे और वो उसको अप्लाई करते थे, देन उनका जो एक्सपेरिमेंट है वो सक्सेसफुल हो जाता था। काफी सारे साइंस में भी एग्जांपल। तो लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन वर्क करता है, बेटर है, अच्छा है, बट हमें खुद पे भी बिलीव करना चाहिए और हमें पूरा डिपेंडेंसी लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन पे भी नहीं होना चाहिए, अपने एक्शंस को लेके भी होना चाहिए। क्योंकि मेरा लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन वर्क करता हुआ आया था गिनीज के, मैंने 3 गिनीज वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड बनाए हैं, उसमें फर्स्ट गिनीज वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड तक मेरा लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन काफी अच्छा वर्क किया, मुझे पॉजिटिव रिजल्ट मिले, लेकिन सेकंड गिनीज वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड में मैं 2-3 बार मुझे बनाने पड़ा, मतलब 2 बार मैं नहीं बना पाई, अनसक्सेसफुल रही, थर्ड टाइम में मैं सक्सेसफुल हुई। तो मैं उस समय यही सोच रही थी कि मैंने तो लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन भी यूज किया था, मैं अपने एक्शन के लिए भी ज्यादा पर्टिकुलर थी, तो मेरा कहाँ मैं चूक गई, मैं कहाँ मेरे को कमी रह गई कि मेरा नहीं हो पाया। तब मैंने रियलाइज किया कि मैं लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन की तरफ इतनी ज्यादा यूज टू हो गई थी, इतनी ज्यादा यूज टू हो गई थी कि मैंने अपने एक्शन जो ले रही थी उसके लिए भी मैं सीरियस नहीं थी। मेरा पूरा बिलीफ लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन में चला गया कि हाँ मैं लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन इजीली कर रही हूँ, अच्छे से कर रही हूँ, उसके लिए मैं ऑनेस्ट हूँ। तो एक्शन में अगर मैं इतना इक्वली नहीं होनेस्ट होंगी तो भी काम चल जाएगा मेरा। तो मैंने उस टाइम मैंने वो चीज सोची थी, पूरा डिपेंडेंसी मैंने मैडी और लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन पे डाल दिया था, एक्शन पे मैंने इतना ज्यादा काम किया ही नहीं था। तो लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन के साथ साथ मुझे उस समय रियलाइज हुआ कि हमें अपने एक्शन को भी काफी ज्यादा फोकस करना है। तो मेरा पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू है कि एक्शन प्लस लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन प्लस पॉजिटिव वाइब्स आपको लाइफ में जो आप चाहते हैं वो चीज अट्रैक्ट करके लाके देगा। थैंक यू सो मच।
Okay, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Thank you very much, Dr. Prerna Sharma, for giving prerna to all the viewers about the law of attraction. Thank you very much. Now I would like to invite my last but not the least panelist guest, and she is Dr. Rukhsana Hasan. Dr. Rukhsana Hasan is a renowned psychologist, trainer, coach, motivational speaker, special educator for early childhood education and development, a specialized counselor for the drug abusers and alcoholic with an experience of 28 years in rehabilitation center. She holds a PhD in social work and humanity from USA. She is postgraduate in Master of Arts from Mysore University, postgraduate in diabetic health educator from St. John's, Bangalore, and postgraduate in human rights, New Delhi. Her second PhD from Mother Teresa University in counseling psychology. Presently, she is doing her third PhD in applied sciences from Rajasthan University. She completed a research and project about CSW in Bangalore city under Women and Child Development Government of Karnataka. She has done research about addictive personality, child development psychology, CDP. It was done with the Children of Observation Home Boys Government of Karnataka. For the outstanding service towards humanity, she was awarded Indra Priyadarshini Award. She is the nominee of Kittur Rani Chennamma Government of Karnataka as the best social worker. She was awarded by Art Mantram Bangalore for Go Green Bangalore. She won Women's Achiever Award of Anne Harris Foundation Bangalore. She has presented her papers at many international conferences at Turkey, Istanbul University and Egypt, trained teachers in Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Hyderabad, Pune and all over Karnataka. She was the counselor in charge of Karnataka State Counseling Center as an advisor for the Karnataka State Minority Commission 2011-2012 and also has designed pilot projects for the Government of India and Government of Karnataka. She is the founder chairperson of the first rehabilitation center. She is the first minority woman in India to have started such a unique, challenging program. She designed mobile computer and training units with the help of Ministry of Labor, which benefits for the minority girls who are denied education for various reasons. Her title is Smiley Girl of the Town. She builds a new dawn in the darkest dusk just with positive smile. Welcome, Dr. Rukhsana Hasan on our show. But before I will go to you and see your positive smile, I would like to read the messages sent by our viewers. And the first opinion is from Dr. Jayaseelan GM. He is the Director, Academics, Skillsmith, India. And his opinion is, answer is attracted to question. Find is attracted to search. Resource is attracted to need. Therefore, raise questions, conduct research, and provide solutions. This was the opinion of Dr. Jayaseelan, General GM, Director, Academic, Skillsmith. Yeah. And one more opinion has come from Miss Hemlata. She is the former airport manager, Chennai. And her view is, we can attract what we want, passionately seek what we desire, think it and visualize, but attraction very carefully. Within it, the word action. Without effort, we can never realize our dreams. Work towards it. Your thoughts are the architects of your destiny. Law of attraction and manipulation can thus be conquered. These are the views of Ms. Hemlata, former airport manager, Chennai. Welcome, Dr. Rukhsana Hasan, on our show. Dr. Rukhsana Hasan, you have heard our earlier panelists. Time is short, so I would request you to complete your things because I want to ask, I have lots of questions. I want to ask some questions, very burning questions. So please keep in the time in the mind. Dr. Rukhsana Hasan, please.
Thank you, Lal Goyal. Thank you so much. First of all, congratulations to you on completing the awareness camp throughout most part of India. Okay, I'll take it very short and simple, and I'll put into practical things. Like already Uroshi, Mithil, Rakhi, Ms. Sharma and Ranju, all have spoken about it. Now, let me tell you, the world was distracted because of my beauty and color. So I attracted the world with my smile. I still build a new dawn in the darkest of the night. So this itself is the law of attraction according to me. And today, why the world is suffering? Because we have lost the attraction. We have lost the law towards the human being, towards the humanity. Anywhere in the world when we see,
I think your
there is a lot of sufferings. It is. Am I audible?
Yeah, and your network is poor, Dr. Hassan.
Yes, actually, I'm in a very remote place today. Okay, yeah, that is how the law of attraction is nothing but, there is conscious and subconscious law according to me. So when you say, when I'm talking to you, the law of attraction of mine is my words towards you. And my subconscious law, I'm standing in a very hot place, automatic my hand approaches to a paper so that I start weighing. So this is the law of attraction. Because of my heat, I'm getting attracted to the air, to the paper. So what exactly is attraction? What exactly is thing? How you put yourself into it, how you're attracted. Now, if I speak about a drug addict is more attracted towards the drugs. So is he happy or sad? He is happy in it. That is the reason he tries again and again. But what about the parents? The parents are distracted. So what is their attraction? Their attraction is for him to get healed. For their attraction for him is to leave drugs. So both of them are two different kind of attractions what each one has. but each one feels that this attraction is correct according to me, and according to a drug addict, taking drugs and getting involved in it is attraction to him. So it is always the attraction what we feel consciously. Consciously, what is the attraction, what we are getting into it? Is our attraction is a positive? Is it troubling others? Is it distracting others? So that is what we have to understand in the entire thing. What do you manifest in it? What is your affirmation about it? So these are the few things what we have to understand, because when we say because of the gravity, once you throw up, the things come down. That is definitely that even a small child knows about it. But today where we are lacking, today where we are going, we are taking law of attraction in a negative way and trying to put it in a positive way. That is where the family, that is where the society, that is where an individual himself or herself is suffering. So the law of attraction should get into such kind of thing. Yes, this is the law of attraction and it is attracting. But today's law of attraction is what happened. It is attracting me, but it is distracting the entire scenario, the entire people, the entire positions, the entire power. Everything is getting distracted. But who is there to tell this? Nobody. So today's topic is, it's a very huge topic. It is a very hot topic to be discussed about the classroom methodologies, the school, the campus, the society, the
I think we lost you, Dr. Hassan. We have lost you. Anyway, you have made your point. So thank you very much. I mean, understand that you are in some remote place, so you are getting some network problem. I think law of attraction you have not applied. You should have thought about it last night, that you have to be connected properly. Anyway, thank you very much. Now, I would like to go for the next round.
In a different
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Hassan. Thank you very much. Your network is a problem this time, so next time definitely we will see to it that your network is proper. Now, before going to the question answer round, I would just like to mention about my own experience, as Dr. Urvashi Mittal and Ms. Rakhi and others have mentioned that the personal thing is always to be mentioned. So I will say, when I was a child, my mother, Mrs. Suraj Lata Goyal, who topped MSc Chemistry in 1948 from Agra University from Indore, she told us to be thankful and gratitude, show the gratitude. Even if the food is not good, served by anybody, always say thank you to them. Never criticize that the aloo ki sabji achhi nahi bani or whatsoever things. Secondly, she said about the positiveness. And the positiveness, I was having a class fellow in Montessori school, 5th standard, and the boy was very, very naughty. And I used to complain to my mother, he's very naughty, he's such a dirty boy, blah, blah, blah. And she used to say, okay, he's such a naughty boy, he's not having any good quality. Can you tell me any good quality he's having? I said, yes, he's a very good player. He says, only you concentrate on the good quality of that. And then afterwards, that boy became my very close friend. And till now, he's very close and a very successful politician in Mathura. So that is what. And thirdly, what she told us, always to think positively, 24/7, as Ms. Dr. Prerna has mentioned, that you don't know when you will get a blessings from the universe, that whatsoever. And that's what we used to say, Tathastu. Always, whatsoever you are speaking, it should be in a positive way. Even if you speak negative, it can be Tathastu, and then you will be in trouble. So thank you very much for giving your views and educating me also, because when the topic came, I was not knowing, to be very frank, about the law of attraction. Although we have learned these things from the childhood, but not as a law of attraction, but it was a routine thing. And I'm sure that everyone in the universe has learned this thing without naming it, that it is a law of attraction. Thank you very much. Now, my first question goes to Dr. Urvashi Mittal. Dr. Urvashi Mittal, my question to you is the law of attraction a scientific principle, a spiritual concept, or something else entirely? Dr. Urvashi Mittal, time is short. Short answer.
Sir, I will just say this depends on your individual experience. For me, it is all about spirituality because it's connected with action, and Prerna nailed it. It takes two hands to clap. Law of what we are doing, our action is on one hand, and definitely law of attraction is the extra pull. Now, whatever category you want to put it under, if you want to put it under scientific, perfectly fine. But for me, it's more spiritual, because you have to have it in your destiny also. Everything is interrelated. And I will again say, sir, there is a broader picture to it. You put your efforts in it, and trust me, I'm here. I stand here as a lay woman who's not an expert like Rakhi or Anju, and I'll just take a minute to tell my viewers, put your intensity into it. Prerna said that if you are not clear about where you want to be, then that is not right. You first be clear. I will say, if you are clear in that, if you want to become something, then law of attraction will take you to the door. Trust me, I was confused. I just didn't want to die without any individual identity. And I would often ask God, what is it that will suit me? So it opened the right door for me. So if you are confused, you just have to keep doing your actions, and your desire and your intensity to get there will take you to the right door, because there are so many people who are confused. They do not know what to become. So I will just say, keep putting your actions. That is the basis. Even Prerna said, when she put so much emphasis to law of action, she lost it. So that is the thing, sir. Call it any, action is
Thank you,
prime.
Doctor. Thank you, Dr. Mittal. I know that subject is such that I have so many questions, and you have very lengthy answers also, but time is the essence. We have to think of the law of time management also.
Yes.
Now my question goes to Ms. Ranju Mehrotra. Ms. Ranju Mehrotra, my question to you is, if the law of attraction is a universal principle, why do some people seem to have more success with it than others?
Sir, like I said, destiny plays a very big role. So everybody cannot be same on this universe. And yes, again, the mode of action certain people don't put, or the action is less by certain people. Thak gaye, hua nahi, hoga nahi. Everybody is not that positive, and everybody is not that same to same on an equal basis. And again, the part of gratitude also. Certain people are not having gratitude. They think what they've done, they did it because it had, and it was just their hard work, nothing else. A hard work is put by labor also, but they do not reach a height. So it's destiny, definitely. But yes, I would actually say, keep going with it. You will reach at least a level where you are happy. And that is more important.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Ms. Ranju Mehrotra. Now my question goes to Ms. Rakhi Agrawal. Ms. Rakhi Agrawal, हम लोग भारत में हैं और हमारे यहाँ कर्म को बड़ा महत्वता दी जाती है. तो my question to you is, how can the law of attraction be reconciled with the concept of karma, or the idea that one's past actions and intentions can affect their future experiences? हम कहते हैं ना कि हमारे कर्म का फल था, पुराने जन्म के कर्म थे या इस जन्म के कर्म, हम जो भी कर्म करेंगे वो कभी ना कभी आते हैं. तो आपके हिसाब से तो जब लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन की हम बात करते हैं तो कर्म कुछ नहीं है. आज हम अगर पॉजिटिव सोच रहे हैं तो वो कर्म भी पीछे हट जाते हैं. तो माय क्वेश्चन टू इज कि आप इस बारे में क्या बोलना चाहेंगी, मिस राखी अग्रवाल?
जैसे जो हमें डेस्टिनी जो हमें मिली है, जो हमारी जन्म पत्री जो कहते हैं कि एस्ट्रोलॉजर बनाता है, वो हमारे पास्ट कर्म से, हमारे जो अकाउंट कैरी फॉरवर्ड होकर आए हैं, जो हमने कर्म पास्ट में किए थे, वो हमारा कैरी फॉरवर्ड इस जन्म में हुआ है. लेकिन जो डेस्टिनी हम इस जन्म में बना रहे हैं, जो अपने पॉजिटिव थॉट्स देकर, अपनी पॉजिटिव वाइब्स देकर, वो हम इस जन्म में बनाते हैं. तो कर्म डेफिनेटली हमारे मैटर करते हैं. अगर हम अच्छे कर्म करेंगे तो रिजल्ट अच्छा ही होता है, और ये अच्छा देखा भी गया है. जो हमारे संत महात्मा हैं, क्योंकि उन्होंने इतना अच्छा किया तभी तो वो इतने आगे बढ़े. जो भी आगे काम कर रहा है, जो हमारे कर्म है, जो प्रेरणा जी ने कहा कि जब तक हम एक्शन नहीं लेंगे, वो तो है ही. अगर हम सोच के बैठ गए मुझे 10 लाख रुपए मिल जाएं, तो 10 लाख ऐसे हाथ में तो नहीं आ जाएंगे. आप सिर्फ मैनिफेस्टेशन कर रहे हैं, आप अच्छा अच्छा बोल रहे हैं, या अच्छा अच्छा सोच रहे हैं, जो प्रेजेंट टेंस में सोचते हैं कि मेरे पास पैसे आ गए हैं, पैसे आ गए, तो आप मैं खुश हूँ, मैं घूमने जा रहा हूँ, ये कुछ भी जो भी आप जो जैसे भी टेक्निक्स अप्लाई कर रहे हैं. लेकिन जब तक आप कर्म नहीं करेंगे, जब तक आप उसके लिए एक्शन नहीं लेंगे, तब तक आप उसका जो रिजल्ट है वो नहीं पा सकते हैं. आपको कुछ ना कुछ तो काम करना ही पड़ेगा, तभी आपको 10 लाख रुपीस मिलेंगे. या आपको अगर एक कोई हॉलिडे प्लान करनी है, तो आपको एक पहले स्पेसिफिक होना पड़ेगा कि कौन सी हॉलिडे पे जाना है, किधर जाना है, और कितना मनी उसमें स्पेंड होगा. तो वो स्पेसिफिक जब आपने मैनिफेस्ट किया, लेकिन उसके लिए कर्म करना पड़ेगा. आपको फ्लाइट टिकट भी बुक करनी पड़ेगी. ऐसी तो आपके पास नहीं आ जाएगी ना हॉलिडे. तो कर्म तो करना ही पड़ेगा. तो बिना कर्म के तो कुछ हासिल है ही नहीं. और कर्म अच्छी दिशा में विद पॉजिटिव थॉट्स.
Okay, thank you very much, Ms. Rakhi Agrawal. Now my last question goes to Dr. Prerna Sharma. Dr. Prerna Sharma, आपने पॉजिटिव बातें बहुत बताई, लेकिन नेगेटिव भी हो सकता है लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन से. जैसे अभी इंडिया और ऑस्ट्रेलिया का मैच चल रहा है और मैं चाहता हूं कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया हारे, तो मैं मैनिफेस्ट कर रहा हूं या मैं दिमाग में लगा रहा हूं कैसे भी ऑस्ट्रेलिया हारे हारे हारे. तो क्या लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन किसी के लिए नेगेटिव भी हम कर सकते हैं? जो हम पॉजिटिव अपने लिए कर रहे हैं, क्या हम दूसरे के लिए नेगेटिव सोच सोच के उसको हम वहां पे भी ला सकते हैं लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन से? डॉक्टर प्रेरणा शर्मा, प्लीज अनम्यूट करिए अपने को, प्लीज अनम्यूट.
एक्चुअली सर, लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन कई बेसिक्स पे वर्क करता है. अभी जैसे कि मैंने कहा, जैसे कि मैम ने भी कहा कि लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन नेगेटिव वर्ड्स नहीं सुनता. लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन सिर्फ आपके वर्ड्स पे फोकस करता है. अगर आप न्यूजीलैंड 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 बोल रहे हैं, तो हो सकता है कि लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन अपने अकॉर्डिंग न्यूजीलैंड को जिता दे. लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन ने वर्क किया, अब लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन हार जाए, उसने नेगेटिव नहीं, लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन नेगेटिव वर्ड्स नहीं कैरी फॉरवर्ड करता है. आप जिस चीज पे फोकस करेंगे वो ही चीज होगी. आइदर वो हार जाए या जीत जाए. अगर आपको न्यूजीलैंड को हराना है तो आपको ये यूज करना है कि इंडिया जीत जाए, ना कि न्यूजीलैंड हार जाए. अगर आप
Okay.
इंडिया जीत जाए बोलेंगे तो न्यूजीलैंड डेफिनेटली हारेगा. अगर आप न्यूजीलैंड
Okay.
हार जाए तो इसमें दोनों ही चांसेस हो सकते हैं, न्यूजीलैंड हार भी सकता है और जीत भी सकता है.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Prerna Sharma. Dr. रुखसाना हसन, आप हैं मौजूद क्या? No, I don't. You are.
Yes, sir.
Are you there? Okay. Now my question, last question. Because when we talk about karma, we always talk about the Hindu mythology. Now you belongs to a Muslim community. I would like to know from you very specifically whether in Islam also this law of attraction is applicable or not.
No, sir. We don't believe in it. We just believe आज करो, आज ही कल पाओ.
So you
अगर
don't
सब
believe
पर
in
पानी डालते हैं तो वो पानी नीचे आना पड़ेगा. That's it.
So
There
law of
is,
attraction
no
you are
such
not
question.
believing.
No,
My question.
law of attraction is the individual thing, but we don't believe in that. पूर्व जन्म में हमने किया है और इस जन्म में हम आ रहे हैं. Today,
That you are talking of karma. Okay.
yes, it is not that.
But law of attraction you believe.
Yeah, law of attraction is there in every individual, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Rukhsana Hasan. So viewers, we have seen today all our experts, they have given their opinion, their views on law of attraction and manifestation. And they have very, very clearly says, think positive. If you are positive, if you are thinking positive day and night, that it might be that you will get the results. How you will get the results? For that, you have to work also. So it's not only that only thinking can bring it. You have to work also, and you have to be very, very positive. If you think negative, it can be negative also. So it is always better to think positive. And I'm sure today's program is very, very enlightening. Although time is short, we have to see what is the time limit. But our experts has given their views. In case any one of you, our viewer, you want to have still doubt, you can send or put your comments on the comment box in any of the channels comment box, and definitely we would like to send to our experts to give the reply, because this is something where I would like to do one more program, not soon, but whenever that I will get a chance, so that we can explore more how it has worked, with whom it has worked. Because when we talk about the science or the research, science wants the figures. Science is not interested to listen the hearsay, whatsoever Ms. Rakhi has said, or Dr. Urvashi Mittal has said, or Ms. Ranju has said, or Dr. Prerna has said, or Dr. Rukhsana has said, or Mr. Goel has said. They want the facts and figures. So next program, we definitely would like to know how it has worked, and if it is working, why there is no such research papers have published with the specific data that this has worked for this particular celebrity or this particular person or this particular thing, so that it can become a science. It should come as a science, and this should be taught even in the our curriculum, why it was not taken in the curriculum, that is also we have to see. So all those things next time definitely will do. So thank you very much, Dr. Urvashi Mittal. Thank you very much, Ms. Ranju Mehrotra. Thank you very much, Ms. Rakhi Agrawal. Thank you very much, Dr. Prerna Sharma. Thank you very much, Dr. Rukhsana Hassan, for enlightening all of us. And thank you all the viewers for even sending your opinions and watching our show. And in case if you like the show, please subscribe the channel. Thank you very much. And thank you all the